day one of my springtime Southwest adventure. I packed up this morning and then I started driving. I actually started driving out of San Antonio around 1. I went by REI and got a tent, and then I got my car washed. I've got a couple of weeks before I need to be in Tulsa to start training with the new company with Melton Trucking. It's a flatbed company. It's going to be a week at their facility, and then like 3 weeks out on the road with a trainer, which that's going to be the hardest part. Hopefully I'll get a good trainer, but even with the best trainer, I'm sure I'll get tired of him really quick. The trainer I had for Schneider was a really good guy, but I was already tired of him by day 2, and I only had to do that for 5 days. So this time it'll be harder to get through, but I think it's good that I already know for sure that I like the lifestyle, and I think I'm going to like the job, so that'll help me get through the long training. But anyways, before that, got a couple of weeks. I want to go out and see what I can see and enjoy being me a little bit. I've headed out towards Big Bend National Park. I've reserved 2 nights of camping, one at Airbnb campsite I'm headed to now, and then I found an opening inside the park for the next night. So we'll see how that goes. From there, I don't have any plans laid down, which could be a mistake. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't really know I don't have a plan for what I'm going to do or what to see, or may try to hike. I did forget my my trekking poles, which really help. They help my knees a lot. I do notice the difference, so I may try to get some of those. I did get a new tent, and I brought my I had gotten some of these angled pillows for sleeping in the truck, because I can't reliably sleep laying completely flat. I get a reflux, or I think my esophagus doesn't close correctly and stuff can flow back. It was getting better. It has been improving slowly. So sometimes I try it and sometimes it works, but I can't reliably do that. So I brought some pillows in case that'll be helpful. Something's talking. I think it might be my navigation. Oh, that's saying I got a turn coming up. Let's see. 2 miles to a exit. But so I didn't really do much preparation. Yesterday is when I started really. I reserved the 2 campsites, and I really didn't start packing either. I sort of felt my brain was a little foggy, but I thought it would be better to and I didn't really have a good organization scheme laid out already that I could follow. I didn't know hadn't really thought through what I'm taking.
Half a mile, take exit 248 for US 67 Fort Farm to Market 1776 Alpine.
I'll get through this exit before I start talking more about that. Looks like I'm gonna get off on 67, head south. The camp.
Exit 248. In a quarter mile, turn left to stay on US 67 South.
The campsite's on the west side of the park that I'm going to.
Turn left to stay on US 67 South. Continue on US 67 South for 47 miles.
Alright, we've got some clouds up there. Looks like they're dropping a little bit of moisture out of them, but see how that goes. I haven't really checked the weather either. I don't know how much value I get out of trying to check the weather, or I don't know how accurate this area is for weather prediction. I always felt there have been some places I've lived where you couldn't trust the weather at all. I don't know if that's pretty normal, but I made a rule that I might run from weather, but I wasn't going to stop if just for a weather report. They would actually have to rain on me or storm me out, because there were too many times where I wouldn't go because of the weather report, and then it would be fine. And then on the other side of that, when I started just going anyways, I got a lot of times where I would go out and be the only person out on the trail having a good old time, and no real weather issues, and not many other people out there because they had seen the weather report too. So I am definitely willing to adjust, adapt, and change my plans, but I want to see it for myself. I guess see what's going on. But I actually really like the clouds in the sky. Blue sky is pretty boring. I think the beginning of the time lapse will show that it was blue sky for a little while, and I think that'll probably be one of the more boring parts of it. But got the camera mounted on a little clamp deal. It's a really cool little mount. It's a little clamp with some ball joints and hanging from the mirror. I think it's the best. I played with some suction cups and different mounts on here. I think this ends up being the best way to do it. So we'll see. I'm not sure if it's completely level. Had a hard time getting a good view of it. Hopefully it's level enough. I have too much stuff with me. I know that for sure, but I have a Subaru Crosstrek, so there's plenty of space, and nobody else is with me, so I can take what I want. And I hadn't really planned. Didn't do a lot of planning, so I just took what I got, what I thought I might use, and got some clothes, got some insulation, got some camping gear, got some packs with some the camera gear, the mic, some electronic gear to try to see if I can keep that running and make that work on the road. Got a laptop, just a real cheap laptop I just bought that just so I can transfer files from the camera and the mic to a hard drive. Got memory is getting surprisingly cheap, so I bought like a 5 terabyte drive for a little bit more than $100. So got nice big space or lots of room to store stuff and figure it out later. I probably won't do any editing out here. I'm not really holding myself to any real standards or expectations, just experimenting, having fun with it, trying different things, see what I enjoy doing, see if I can figure out anything that other people enjoy seeing. So just keep it simple and try to improve a little bit here and there. That's pretty much it. Definitely noticed it getting colder coming out this way. I think we're around 64 degrees it's saying outside. Not too bad, pretty comfortable. I've got plenty of jackets, insulation, and all that. I could go into snow and not have a problem. I'm not sure where I'll end up. It's kind of up in the air. I am concerned about, I do need to probably, well, we'll see. A lot of stuff might be filled up as far as reservations. We'll see how much stuff out in this area requires reservations, and it might get tighter. It'll probably get more crowded on the weekends, so I might want to try to figure out where I want to be. I really don't even know how long I want to stay at this park. Try to get an idea of what I'm doing here, and then I might have some more maps and more places I could go. Probably will stick to mostly the southwest section of the country, but got a lot of freedom, so see what I can do with it. Hopefully not get into any crazy situations too bad, but it is a bit scary. I am intimidated and anxious, especially before I left. It's just so comfortable at home, so I could just stay there, play my video game. I've been having fun with Elden Ring. It's my first time playing it. It's been out for like 2 years, but I still haven't played it yet. I've been having fun playing through that game. So I could sit at home and be comfortable and eat good food and not worry about anything too much. But this stepping out like this, it's definitely intimidating, especially when I don't have everything planned out. But I kind of I usually end up liking the results of stuff like this. So there might be some problems, issues I might have to deal with. Not sure. We'll see.